Hi there. Mary here at High Song Grows for Farmer Friday, which I almost forgot again. I just finished milking Esmeralda, and I still have to milk Bambi. Though Bambi's in heat, so she's going to be a stinker coming and going. Been quite a week here. If you missed it, Storm got a hunk of wire in the top of her foot. It went in right above the top of her hoof, and then it was bent and went down inside of her hoof. Oh, that was a mess. It was really hard to get it out, but I was able to get it out. And then of course in a couple days her leg was swelling up, so she's on penicillin shots twice a day for 5 days. And then she's getting some yogurt for the probiotics, and also because she really likes it, and it's a way for me to give her crushed up ibuprofen to help with the pain and the swelling. And let's see, today's our third day of shots, and I noticed this morning she's putting a little bit more weight on that leg. She's still laying down a lot, but she's still getting up and moving around and eating and drinking, and it looked like she was putting a little bit more weight on that foot than she has been. And then in other news, coyotes have found a hole in the fence, and there was a coyote inside my perimeter fence yesterday evening while I was milking. I ran it off, but I need to try and find somebody with chainsaw to help me clear the brush off the fence so I can get back up there on the side of the hill and get some more fence wire and stuff put up there and close off the bottom of it so that they can't do that anymore. And it's just a shame I can't let Digger loose because he would probably bark them off, but he's too young and dumb to take on and fight a coyote, and he would just be digging bigger holes to try to get outside the fence to them. And if the whole pack is waiting for him on the other side, he'd be a goner. Just any dog would be if there's more than one coyote at a time, because they'll just take him out. So that's another project. Fixing the fence inside the pen where Storm hurt herself is on the list of things to do. Processing chickens is on the list of things that need to be done. And then of course trying to get ready for market tomorrow and going to farmer's market. Yeah. So, are you done? Are you done, mamas? Yeah? Are you done? Want to say hi? Esmeralda. There you are. There you are. I know it's not peanuts. Whoops. Sorry about that. Trying to prop this up so you guys can see. Oh, well, that was almost a train wreck. I knew Bambi is in heat. She's in heat last night, and was still trying to get out the gate this morning and run to the boys. And so I had my little rope leash ready and put it on her as soon as she was coming through the gate. But I almost lost the race because she outweighs me by probably 40 pounds, and she's strong. And there's only one thing on her mind right now, really. Well, besides food. Okay, goats always have food on their minds, but I got her turned just here at the milk stand, and got her in and shut the gate so she couldn't get loose. So then she decided to eat the cat food. I got that picked up, so she can't eat it. Cat food is not a good thing for goats. It's not something they need to be eating. Let's see, what else do we have going on in other news? Oh, my buyer came through town last night and bought the 3 little boys that needed to go right now. Tiny Tim and Apollo and Storm's boy, little man. Those boys all went, so that's a happy day for my feed bill. What is your issue, honey? Huh? I know you did not eat 2 pounds of feed that fast. Come on. Oh, what? We're gonna just dance around and be a pill? Huh? Let's see. So that was a happy day. Then today I went to get in the car and run to the store, and the battery was dead. And I've known for a while that I needed a new battery. I've just been putting it off and pushing it as long as I could. So I'm really happy that it happened today when I did not have urgent and pressing things to do or places to be. And my friends helped me out. I got a jump. I went to my Tractor Supply store and they figured out which battery I needed, and one of the guys helped me get it on. Actually, he put it on for me just because he's a nice guy and I work there. And so that's okay. And it didn't cost quite as much as I thought it might. Probably not as much as it would if it had been my truck. There were a few tomatoes this week. The little rice beds that I planted like a couple weeks ago with radishes, arugula, lettuce mix. Those are sprouting. They're looking pretty good. I got in the little garden by the creek where I've had so much trouble with the squirrels in one area. I got 2 raised beds set up in there, and one I planted with Swiss chard starts that I'd had in the house, and the other one I haven't planted yet, but I'll just figure out what I'm going to do there pretty soon. I haven't decided do I want to do beets. It might be a little bit late for carrots since we're going to start freezing up. Though carrots are hardy and they can take the cold, what happens is if they haven't made a nice big fat root before they get cold, they're warm and then they get cold and then they get warm again, like planting late in the fall, and they get cold over the winter, and then in the spring it warms up. What happens is they're biennial, so that second warming is their signal to make flowers. And so if they haven't made a big fat root before then, like the season before, they aren't going to. They're just going to make some flowers, and you won't have any nice carrot to pull. So I don't know about that, but beets usually do good this time of year. I might be able to do some turnips, some collard greens, more radishes. Maybe next year it won't be quite so hot and I can plant a nice crop of fall carrots before it gets too cold. I'm not sure what else. I cannot think what else has been happening this week. Just lots of just little jobs, working in the gardens, tending to Storm, trying to just catch up and stay up and keep up with all the things. It's a little harder now that it gets light later in the morning and gets dark earlier in the evening. What? Huh? You are being a stinker tonight. Yes, you are. You're usually a little bit better than this on the stand. I think the next time that Esmeralda comes into heat, I'll probably breed her. She's the only girl I'm going to breed this year. We're going to just keep milking Bambi all the way through till next year, and then we'll breed her again, and we'll breed Pinto Bean next year, and we'll let Esmeralda milk through a winter. You can do that. I've heard of does milking for several years straight before they were rebred, especially if you don't need top production. You know, like these girls, one milking a day between Bambi and Esmeralda, and I'm still getting about 5 quarts of milk most of the time. I will not get as much tonight because of Bambi being in heat, because they do drop for a few days when they have their cycle. So anyway, if I think of something else, I'll come back. Oh, hi, kitty kitty. What you doing? That's our little, I don't know if he's stray, if he's a feral, but just a cat that's been coming down and eating cat food. Sometimes he fusses with the other cats, but I think that's more on them than it is on him or her. I'm not for sure. But doesn't look too scared tonight. I'm a little ways away, but hi, kitty kitty. No, he's all right.